Hi all, I just thought I'd do a video of an unboxing of a Temera Falcon from 1986. This was my first buggy that I ever had, and I bought another one. This is it. Many years later, but I never got around to doing anything with it, but here it is anyway. But the first one I had, I remember unwrapping it for Christmas in 1987, and had the ball bearings in it, put the Fox rims and tyres on it, and I just had years of fun with this car once you worked out how to get these plastic yellow shockies to actually handle quite well, and they went really well. I just remember there was no such thing as speed controllers, but electronic ones back in those days. But the manual ones worked all right once you worked them out, how to use them and set them up right and maintain them. But I just remember the battery life was very limited runs back then. I think it was maximum 5 minutes and about an hour to charge the battery compared to what we have these days with lipos and everything else. But wasn't the top of the range two-wheel drive for Temera. That was the Fox, but this was sort of coming in below it there, and it was a far better car than the Grasshopper and the Hornet and the Striker and a few other ones of that era. But it wasn't the best one, but it definitely was a lot of fun. They did have their weak points, which are right here, where they used to snap here, and where the front shocky top of the tower used to go. But once you learn how to drive and got a little bit better and control them and not run it into things as hard, they never really broke. Once you've mastered how to drive one of these cars, knowing that they have got weak spots, you sort of steer them and drive them away from that, and you can go over jumps all day long. But yeah, I thought I'd just put this one out there onto YouTube, because I've never really seen an original. I've seen heaps of stuff on Temeras from people, Falcons, that people have collected them and restored them, but I've never ever seen like an original Temera Falcon Japanese, the original Japanese built one on YouTube. So I thought I'd just display this, and this one will be going up on eBay, because I am getting rid of a lot of my collection of these cars. I have a brand new Blackfoot still wrapped in plastic, and a Clubbuster of the same, the original, the Chevy bow tie. So keep an eye out for those on eBay, and I hope it goes to a good collector or somebody who's reminiscing and just wants to build it as I did as a kid, you know. So, but they are getting very hard to find now, these Falcons, and they are going for, couldn't believe how much they're going for, but quite a bit these days. But I can sort of understand if you can't get them, that's what you sort of got to pay, isn't it? So, but as you can see, it's in really good condition. Everything is there. Instruction manuals are all down there, and all the little bits and pieces are in here. Just love the way they used to pack these things back in the day. A little bit different to these days. This would be all in a cardboard box if this was a new release kit, but it's all there, and still brings back memories when I open this kit, and just the smell. And just used to love just these Temera instructions were just really well put together, and for someone, you know, might have been 12 or 13 years old, and learning how to use screwdrivers and bits and pieces, and it's just very straightforward, where you could get the part and put it onto the manual, and it shows you the exact size and screws and bolts and bits and pieces. And just really good for the person who's playing with it, who's built it, knows how to fix it. So, but anyway, that's what I wanted to show, and hope this is a blessing to someone out there that hasn't seen one for a long time or had one new. And so this is it. Temera Falcon 1986, preserved. See ya.